Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome back to this week's reading from the 16th up until the 22nd of December 2024. Thanks all so much for tuning in. And I have posted this video late because it was very hot here in Melbourne, Victoria. It was 40 degrees. So I decided to post that a little bit later tonight as it's much cooler now and actually hopefully getting some rain to cleanse and clear the air because it is very hot and muggy. Anyway, I hope everyone is well. I can't believe next week is Christmas, and I want to just say a big thank you and wishing everyone a wonderful Christmas, whether you choose to celebrate it for religious purposes or just another festival in a calendar month. I hope you all have a wonderful time because I know a lot of you will be going away. You probably won't be able to see my reading next week because it is a week of celebrations and people getting away and focusing on their families. So I just want to say a big thank you very, very much for all of your support, for all your wonderful messages that you have, and I am truly blessed in being able to give you all guidance. So I hope that that's what I've done for those that have chosen readings with me over the past year, and for many of my clients that are regular clients to me, I do thank you very, very much. It is an honor for me to do what I do, and I thank Spirit every single day. Of course, I will be doing readings, of course, up until the end of the year, and then for the first couple of weeks of January, I will take some time off as I usually do, because it's a time where people usually get away. So if you are interested, get in early. I'll only have limited availability, so consider that if you're interested. Now, what's happening astrologically at the moment? Well, we've just had a new moon in Gemini, and Mercury's gone direct, which is great. So it's a good time now to get the ball rolling again. Anything to do with technology, good time for communication, clearing the air, things like that. It is also time for planning for next year. So as I said, in the last couple of readings, it's a good time to start planning for your year ahead as 2025 soon approaches. And of course, it is a time of endings, 12 months, the end of the calendar year, and planning now for a new year ahead. So where is it that you want to go and what is it that you want to do in 2025? Very good time to put your intentions out to the universe as Venus, the planet of good luck and fortune, is blessing us. And of course, we do have another moon in Capricorn coming up towards the end of December, which is all about, long-term success and career. And it is time still for a lot of us to not give up on hopes, dreams, and wishes. And it is all about being patient. It all is about being patient and trusting in divine timing. December's not the easiest month, and as we move into January, it's the start of a new cycle, so things can be slower than usual. So we need to exercise caution, not lose faith, and hold the hope. Anyway, let's see what's coming up for us this week, my beautiful friends. For the collective, thank you, Spirit. The card's already coming out. We've got relationships. Wow, this is very interesting. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations. And of course, people around you. Be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul growth. So it is a time of, endings. And so maybe for some of you, you've let somebody go. Maybe you are looking at, evolving a relationship. So relationships can come in many ways, shapes, and forms. And at the moment, for a lot of you, there is major endings and new beginnings. And first and foremost, I feel when this card came up, it's about the relationship that we have with ourselves and how much we love and respect ourselves. And sometimes it's important to say no and to value our own time and get our energy and power back. And that's what it's all about as we enter a new year in 2025. It is a global number year, number 9. So it's all about going, introspection, and a lot of healing and coming together as a collective, raising our own energy vibration. So a lot of you, and interestingly this month for December, a lot of my clients who have had readings with me, interestingly the pattern that's come up is a lot of people now turn to spirituality more and wanting to study spiritual things and do healing or do readings and Reiki, things like that. And this is a good energy because every single person who raises their energy vibration is raising the energy of the universe, the world where we live in. And this is important in these days and times, as we all know. We've got ancestral wisdom, which is really about listening to your inner self, trusting your intuition. A lot of you here have a lot of knowledge and guidance to impart onto other people. So use that knowledge and wisdom to help others. We've also got new beginnings. And as we end something, an old door closes and something new beginning, something new starts for us, which is very exciting and optimistic. So it is about changing and evolving like the card says. And sometimes we just need to go with the flow. We need to stop questioning things and just trust that in the end things will work out, and they will. They will. Thank you, Spirit. What else do we have? We've got vulnerability, and a lot of us, of course, because it is a time this month of spending time with those that you care about, and of course, can be a month of sadness because our loved ones in spirit are not with us. So vulnerability does mean it's okay if you are struggling emotionally, put your hand up and have a chat to somebody, or get the help if you have been struggling. And being vulnerable is a sign of strength. A lot of people say, I don't want to be vulnerable. And it's the ego when it gets involved, and we kind of run away from that. But it's okay to be vulnerable. And it's okay to open up our heart and get the help and guidance that we need. So I want to read something here that stood out to me when I pulled the card out. It says, don't let your fear hold you back or allow misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. See how my throat went there? And that means to me that some of you here maybe are getting choked up when you're hearing this message, or maybe recently you've been extremely vulnerable and feeling a sense of loss or sadness. And it's okay to sit and work with that and clear it, or find out what you can do to fix that issue. So that it's a good time at the moment to work on things that need to be released in order for a brand new year ahead. We've got clarity, we know where we're going, we know what we're doing. So it is big endings, major endings and new beginnings, right? And of course, at the bottom of the deck, we've got trust. And I love how Spirit always has our back, Sometimes we don't realize it at the time, but when you look back, you understand everything happens for a reason. So while your logical mind is dictating a supposedly clear direction, your soul's inner guidance is urging you to follow an alternative path. The logical path may be that one that you consider safer, more familiar, but you could be missing out on boundless opportunities and so much more. So this is being open to new ideas, new thoughts, and not being rigid. Maybe, the age of Aquarius is all about being fluid and going with the flow and new ways of doing things. So maybe that's something that we need to start doing more. Look at alternative ways of doing things and keeping an open mind. I want to use the messages from angels for you this week, my beautiful friends. Messages that you need to know for the week ahead, please, Spirit. Thank you. We've got Crystal. Have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you cannot see. So if you have lost hope, just know that maybe it's not the right time, that there is a time and place for everything. So something is coming. We need to be patient. We've also got Bridget here, and it says caution is warranted. You need to look deeper into this situation before proceeding. So don't make any rash decisions. Take your time. And astrologically, it is really all about that. Not rushing, right? Because if you rush, you don't really know what you're getting into until you get the full impact of it later on. We've also got Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Maybe some of you thinking about a move or a change here, and it is again about endings and new beginnings. And so Spirit is reminding us now to take back our power and energy and to focus on us and what makes us the most happy and follow our soul's true purpose. And of course, as I said, that we've got Seraphina, the angel of family. A happy change or addition is coming. So some of you may be hearing news about pregnancy, could be a new pet. Beautiful energy, could even be a relationship or something new coming for you. So it is all in divine timing. As I look at that card and I just see the energy of the universe above her there. It's a beautiful energy. And at the bottom of the deck, which is maybe the cause of some of our problems as a collective, you are confused and indecisive because you don't have enough information at the moment. So we're needing to do more research or seek expert advice before making a decision. And there you go. There are a lot of paths. We don't know what to do because we're confused. Maybe there's a lot of overthinking. So this week, Spirit says to us exactly that. Do some more research. Don't make any rash decisions. All right, I think I'll pull the 7 days of the week, and I'm going to be using the Fairy Tarot this week from Radley Valentine. So Spirits, Guides and Angels from the 16th to the 22nd of December. What is your guidance for us as a collective? Please give us accurate, clear messages. Thank you, Spirit. I'll just deal the cards. Oh, wow. Okay. Bottom of the deck, what do we got? Nine of Spring. So it is all about standing up for what we believe in, what we want, not to take no for an answer. And I also feel intuitively here with this card here, it is all about standing up for yourself and not taking no for an answer and continuing to fight for what you want and believe in. For some of you, it is all about taking your personal power back because there might be some problematic situations or people around you in the past that you felt that have been pulling you back. So clear yourself from those situations and those people, and just take time out to focus on you and not to get caught up in drama and everything else that's going on around you, right? We've got a beautiful energy this week, Major Arcana, the wheel. This is the wheel of fate turning. It is a lot of karma being burnt and playing out. This can also talk about things now moving forward for you and getting the answers that you need and want. Good time at the moment here also, anything to do with travel, maybe purchasing a new car here, or traveling for work, or traveling for a holiday, spiritual pursuits also. I see Goddess Parvati connected to this wheel. Also in another deck with the Ascendant Masters, or the Goddesses, I think it is. Actually, I do have the Goddess cards here. We'll pull some cards, interestingly enough. I wonder if Parvati will come out, who is the Goddess of Love and Relationships. And this card does talk about sudden unexpected changes coming for you, and that delays are over, which is a positive energy. Now, at the start of the week, it is a bit of a challenging energy. We've got the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords here. This is a bit of a cutting energy. It can be sudden things happening for you, arguments, frustrations, things like that, needing to watch situations around you. And also for some of you, watching accidents around you with sharp things like knives or scissors or things like that. Just be aware, not for everyone, but you know, sometimes these messages resonate with one or two of you. So I always like to tell people what I feel. This is also here about if you do have some challenges this week, communication's paramount. Now that Mercury has gone direct, things you'll start to get your answers that you've been wanting for quite some time, and getting things done if you have been delayed around getting things sorted. All right, middle of the week, we've got the Five of Swords and the Two of Summer. And this is, for me, it feels like there's some kind of discrepancy or argumentative type energy about some type of agreement, some type of coming together, getting balance here. This is an important message this week for some of you needing to get balance back into life, come to some type of agreement. The Five of Swords is really a argumentative, combative energy. Could be competition around you. Could also be around work and career here, having some issues here with some type of work contract or work here, right? For some of you, there are relationship issues here, arguments, fights. Just realizing that maybe there are some less than loyal people around you that you need to be careful. Could be around work or in your personal life. Just be aware of that, right? For some of you here, there is news coming in from somebody from the past, perhaps here, because we've got the Eight of Spring and the Four of Spring, and it was next to the Two of Summer, Two of Cups. So there can be, of course, 100 different messages. We've also got the Release card, which is endings. So for some of you here, there is an ending of a relationship or a friendship. For some of you, there is news coming about a new potential relationship, getting back together with somebody from your past. A friend maybe now going to date each other or something like that. It is all about letting go of old ways. Whatever happened. Let's move forward. Let's come to a resolution here this week. For some of you here, it is a time of change and moving. Maybe moving into a new place of a new living situation here. Moving interstate, moving even abroad. This can also talk about news coming about a potential relationship for you here. So you might be hearing from somebody that you never expected to hear from that's interested in you. So keep your ears and eyes peeled and open, because this week is some very, very interesting energy here. I like the fact that we've got the Wheel of Fortune here, which does promise new starts, things starting to move forward, even though that things are kind of ending, but it's kind of the start of something as we move into, especially February next year, things will start to move big time for us. Now I want to pull the Goddess cards, which interestingly enough I had out. Let's see what the Goddesses want you to know this week, my friends. We've got Mother Mary, expect a miracle. Thank you, Mother Mary. And I invoke her blessing for all of you watching this video. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and answered. Beautiful energy. Bottom of the deck here we have got Bast, independent. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So not relying on anything or anyone except yourself, trusting in your powerful abilities to be strong and resilient and independent. We've got Ain, leap of faith. Take a risk and put your heart's true desire into action. This for me is like the Fool card in tarot. Taking a leap of faith, trusting, giving something a shot. Thank you, Spirit, this card fell out. Goddess Athena, we've got inner wisdom. You know exactly what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. There you go. So trust the intuition. Owls are such beautiful creatures. I adore them. So trust your energies. Trust Spirit. And Goddess Athena is the goddess of justice. We've got Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no. And that's what we said before. Learning to put boundaries up. And one more card, and I think we'll leave it there. And Goddess Vesta. So it is all about improving your situation at home through a healthy change in the occupants. There you go. So good news coming where the home is concerned. Wonderful energy. Bottom of the deck, we've got High Priestess Diana. Dana. I don't know why I said Diana. Dana here is all about your intuition and trusting your spiritual abilities, because we do have a lot of knowledge that we can help others with. So I think we'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful friends. Have a wonderful week and take care.